The reason I'm here to talk to you about domestic violence and how important it is because I was a victim of domestic violence and I am a survivor of domestic violence. And I want to say that our God is awesome, and He is a healer, and He is a deliverer, and He is faithful. All the things that we just sang are absolutely true, and He has moved mountains for me. And just a couple of quick statistics. I was reading this morning that every 9 seconds, just in the United States alone, a woman is assaulted or beaten by an intimate partner. There are 10 million children in this country who are witnesses to one of their parents beating up the other parent.
Right.
It's the leading cause of injury to women more than car wrecks, accidents, any other kind of trauma. DV actually hurts women, and it hurts men too. And if you don't think it hurts men, I know many. And so it affects everyone, and it crosses racial lines, it crosses class lines, and the worst part about it is that it's silent because nobody talks about it. And the reason that nobody talks about it is that as a former victim, I carried around the shame of what happened to me. I said in my head many times, how could I have gotten myself in this situation? And then when the police came along and got involved because my ex-husband was charged with a felony, they asked me, how could you have gotten yourself in this situation? And don't you remember what happened to Nicole Brown Simpson? You're going to end up just like her. That's what the police told me. So you can imagine that it's very difficult to speak up. I was married to someone for almost 20 years. I had 3 kids, still do, thankfully, thank God. At the time that one of the worst incidents happened to me, my baby, who's now almost 10, was 6 months old. And I had a person that I was married to that I loved very much and I had loved for a long time. Knew there were anger issues, knew that he had acted out against other people, but told myself it would never happen to me. And then there was this like nagging voice in the back of my head that when on the newspaper front page you would see like some man had shot his wife and killed all his kids, I would go, oh God, I hope that would never happen to me. And it was always back there. And then one day I ended up in the emergency room with my face beaten up. I had to get stitches. I still have a scar here. I had to get surgery. I didn't press charges because I was too scared of the system, and California pressed charges anyway. And let me just tell you that going on the witness stand against your spouse, even after you're not married anymore, and speaking out against your abuser, it was the most terrifying thing that I've ever been through in my life. And the only reason I got through it, honestly, was my faith in God. And because the whole time, every time I would go to court, I've told Bishop and Pastor Ann this, I sing, surely God is able, every time, and if I don't get at least 2 verses in before I go to court, I'm not going to be good. So, I just want to say to any of you who are dealing with this, it is a hugely widespread problem. And probably when you're walking down the street, many of them that you're looking at, something happened to. And when I got hurt, I did all the things that you see the Lifetime TV movies. And I mean, I knew about this. I was trained as a therapist. And people would say, what happened to you? I was wearing sunglasses for months. Oh, well, I got into an accident and fell down the stairs. I mean, all the things that you think. I did it all. So I knew better, and I still did it. So please, let me back up for 3 seconds. People, we look at someone like me and we say, why doesn't she just leave, right? It would be so easy to just leave. She should get safe and get her kids safe and just leave. Well, you've got kids, you've got a home, your whole house and your whole life is going to get thrown into turmoil. And you don't know if you're going to be able to pay the bills by yourself because you've got 3 kids. And you have to walk away from everything that was important to you. And I had to walk away from my house that I really thought they were going to take me out of in a pine box. I had to walk away from material possessions. I had to take my babies, and I had to find a new place to live. And I found one, thank God. But it is really hard. Shelters only keep you for 2 weeks. The services that are out there, they are out there, but they're for a very short time. And it's been 5 years for me, and I still have PTSD. I mean, I still do. So please, please, please be patient with those that you love that are in this situation. If you are in the situation, you have got to so be ready. But when you are ready, take those steps out the door and know that the faith of other people in your life and the love of other people are going to help your knees hold up when you don't think they can hold you up yourself.
Absolutely.
And thank you for listening, and please, please, please talk about it.